Hello, guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of our weekly outlook. All right, so as we usually do, we look at five pairs, which is Euro USD, Gold, GBP USD, GBP JPY, and Euro JPY. Okay, so let's start with our first pair, which is Euro USD. Euro USD. So last week, what was I expecting on Euro USD? So last week, as we can see, we had a very nice supply zone right here. So I was expecting Euro USD to actually respect the supply zone, which I stated if it doesn't respect it to break and then come to this particular supply zone here. So last week we also have the market was, if you really studied Euro USD, Gold, and GBP USD, you saw that it was really consolidating for I think from Monday until CPI before we got some big move in the market. Yeah, so I actually didn't take any trade because of consolidations, and uh, I just had to follow my own rules when it comes to trading. So uh, let's see what I'll be expecting for this week. So as we can see on weekly time frame, we are bullish on the weekly time frame since we broke this weekly high, and we've also broken this high here. So already after breaking this high, we saw that we were very bullish. We also broke this high here, which gives us more bullishness. So what will I be expecting? So if I'm expecting bullishness, then we are looking for bullish order flow. So something like this, that's what we expect, right? Bullishness. So this is a perfect bullish market structure. So what will I be expecting for this pair? So I'll be expecting the market to trade into a particular a very nice discount zone right there before I buy. Okay, so that's what I'll be expecting this week for Euro USD. Now let me go to the daily time frame and to give more explanations. So right now, what I can see here is, let me just mark it well. So I have this very nice supply zone here. Maybe this zone here, but I won't really consider this particular zone. I think it's already in it. I won't really consider it because right above it we have equal highs right above it, so which serves as liquidity. So we have this right here. So I won't be expecting the market to respect this zone, but let's see what happens this week. So on daily, this is what I'm expecting. Now let me mark out these zones. So I have this particular zone here. So since we are bullish, we are looking for the bullish order flow. So yeah, we have broke structure. So we had a break of structure here. Let me just clear this one out. Good. So since we had a break of structure there, what am I expecting? So I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish. Now I'll be expecting something like this to the upside. Or what will I be expecting again? Even though I have that price marked, place marked here, I have this place marked as well. All right. So I have this place marked as well. Let me go on to 4H. Yes. So I have this very nice zone marked as well. So we can have price trading into any of this zone. So this is a very nice zone where the market can easily trade into before we see some push to the upside. Now if the market is able to break this side like this, then I think I'll be looking for some pullback to go for sells into this particular demand zone. So this is what I'll be expecting for Euro USD for this coming week. Yeah, so I'll be expecting, let me just go through again. I'll be expecting market to respect this zones here before I get a push to the upside. So something like this. Or if the market is able to break these zones. Sorry, apart from this zone now, yeah, I when I was analyzing, I saw something which I think we should look at. So this zone is also there, but then I'll be looking at this particular zone. Yeah, right here. Right here. this zone. So I think I'll just consider this zone instead of the first zone. Okay, so what do we have there? We have some trend line phantom right here, liquidity. So yeah, so we have this right here. So these are the two scenarios I'll be expecting for what Euro USD. So until it breaks this structure, breaks down, I'll be expecting something like this to this side, and then look for what entry. So if only I get what my confirmations for a sell, then I will take it. But then for the meantime, I'll be waiting to what to buy at the what these two levels, since we had what liquidity here, some form of fair value gap, another what fair value gap right here. All right, so let's go to the next pair, which is gold. Now when we look at the weekly daily time frame, right, let's look at the weekly time frame first. On the weekly time frame, sorry, on the weekly time frame, what was I expecting? I was expecting markets to what to respect this particular supply zone, give some reactions, and then I think I said if it doesn't respect, and then we are heading up to this side. Now the market is just trying to fill in some imbalance. Okay, some imbalance right here. So as we can see, we have the market trying to fill in some imbalance right there. So already we have this supply zone which has been what mitigated. So if you've been following me for some time, you know the trend in which we are in for what for this space. Now let me go on the daily time frame. Good. So on daily time frame, what am I expecting? What am I expecting? Now I'm expecting market to actually trade into the zones we have here. So we have our first zone here. Then let me just mark it for this place. And then we have the second one right here. Good. These two zones are valid because what do we have here? We have some form of what imbalance right here. Okay, we have some form of imbalance right here. We also have some very nice what imbalance right there. And then what can we see? We can see that the market is very bullish for gold. Yeah, like very bullish. So in this way, for us to look for what to look for sells at this place, it doesn't make sense for me to look for what sells at where it has gotten to until it trades into what this two what any of these two zones. That's when I will start to look for what to look for sells on the market. But then what will I be expecting this week? Let's go to the lower time frame. Now order flow. Now you can see that gold is having what a bullish order flow, right? Going higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All right, so since it's having higher high, higher low, and right now we have created a high, what will I be expecting? I'll be expecting gold to form what to come and form a what higher low before it moved to the upside. All right, so that it moved to the upside. Now where do I have in mind? Now I have this unmitigated zone right here. So I have this demand zone right at this place. Okay, so I have this demand zone here. Now let's go to the lower time frame. I think 1 hour. Good. So on 1 hour, what am I having again? So I have all this zone, all this place here serving as what liquidity. Okay, yeah, I have all this place here serving as what liquidity in the market, which I think if gold is going to trade into this, it will clear this liquidity right here, and then what trade into this particular demand zone before we see some move to the upside. But there again, I have this level marked here on 1H. So this level here on 1H is going to be another level I'm going to be considering. Looking at the bullish nature of gold, okay, looking at the bullish nature of gold, I'm going to consider this particular zone right there. So I'm going to be expecting something like this. Then we get what a push to the what to the upside, either this zone or this particular zone, or the market can also give us something like this. Then we get what a push to the upside. But if anything, my free Telegram channel is still there where I give updates on these trades. Okay, so I give updates on these trades in my Telegram channel with other pairs also. So you can, the link will be in the description. You can join and you get clear picture when what I see any moves in the market. All right, so let's go to the next pair, which is Gbpjpy-Usd. What am I expecting for Gbpjpy-Usd? So this was the setup I gave in the group. So the whole week I was looking at this as a what form of consolidation, and then before we continue, let's just go to the weekly time frame to look at the overall picture. So overall, we can see that we are very bullish, right? We are very bullish. And on daily, what am I expecting? So I have this daily, the market traded into this demand zone right here. Okay, then what am I expecting for this pair? So we have a very big demand zone right here, but then I've refined it on the lower time frame. So I have refined it to this particular demand zone. We know that this is what I'm expecting. We have what markets forming liquidity on 4H. We can see markets forming what liquidity right here. So I'm expecting the market to actually trade into this zone, or this particular zone up there. Okay, so let me just so or this particular zone right here. Good. So I'm expecting the market to either trade into this or break it, since we have some form of liquidity right here. Okay, so what will I be expecting for the week? So I'm bullish on this pair. I'm also bullish on this pair. Let's go to 1H and see what I'm expecting for this pair. Okay, so if price is going to come down, so we have whole lot of reasons why you'll be expecting price to come here. Look at this very nice imbalance here, which will be expecting price to come and fill. Now, since we are very bullish, what will I be expecting? I'm looking for just bullish reasons for to take a trade. Okay, so I'll be looking for longs on the market. So we have a break of structure at this particular place. Let me just delete this. We have a break of structure here, and I'll be looking for zones in which the market can trade into before we get. So we had a very nice one here, which has already been mitigated, and then I'll be looking at this place. Okay, this price. So I think when you scale down to the lower time frame, you get something there, and this is what I'll be expecting before we get some push to the upside. Okay, now if in case we break this particular zone right here, what will I be expecting? I'll be expecting markets to come up here, then we get sells into this particular zone. Okay, so that we fill out this particular place. But so I'll be having these two scenarios. So I'm expecting either a trading we trade into this particular zone. Let me see if you can. Okay, yeah, so we have it here, right here. So on 45 minutes we have it right there. So I'll be expecting price to trade into the zone, and then we get a push to the upside. Okay, the reason why I'm looking for that push to the upside is because of liquidity. So we have liquidity right there on 4H or 3H. When you go there, you find it right here. So we have liquidity equal highs here. So that's why I'm expecting price to clear up this liquidity. We have somewhat imbalance right here, then trade up. So I'll be looking for more buys on this pair. Unless we break structure, I'll be looking for some sells into this particular demand zone. Okay, so the next pair, which is JPY. Okay, so with JPY last week, I was expecting the market to either trade in this zone or this zone, and then we get move to the upside. So if you were following me, I believe you got some moves here, which gives us about 564 pips. All right, so already I think you got some 565 pips from this trade. What am I expecting for this week? So we can see that for GBP-JPY, okay, so we're bullish, then we had a break of structure to this side. So let me just explain the trend for this particular pair. So we had a break of structure here, then This place which caused us the break of structure also had a break of structure down here, which gave us what? So on daily we have started what? Getting somewhat push to the downside, which is what? Downtrend. So we are in a downtrend for what? For this particular pair. We are in the downtrend for this particular pair. So what will I be looking for? I'll be looking to what? Go short for this particular what? This particular pair. 4H, what am I expecting? Let me just clean up. Okay, so 4H, what am I expecting? So we can see that price traded into this particular demand, and then price is reacting towards it. Okay, price is reacting towards it. Now what will I be expecting as price have traded towards it? And then we had a very nice demand right here, a very nice zone right here, and then price has already mitigated it 2 times. Okay, price has already mitigated it 2 times. So what will I be expecting? I don't think this particular place will hold again, since it has been mitigated what? 2 times. So the demand zone here, I don't expect it to hold again, since it has been mitigated 2 times. But what can we be expecting for this pair? Since we are having more sales, I'll be hoping the market will come up. Okay, something like this. So we are having sales. So this is the phase I'm in right now. I'm expecting the market to come up before we get what? Some more sales. So this is what I'll be expecting for Gbpjpy. Okay, I'll be expecting some what? Push to the upside before we get some sales. So maybe on the lower time frame we are going to get something like this before we get pushed to the upside, then the trade coming down. Now so on 45 minutes, if I get a very clear breaking structure at this particular level here, okay, the high that I have there, then I will start looking for buy in the market. Okay, I'll start looking for buys in the market. Now next pair, which is what? Eurusd-Gbpusd. All right, so what will I be expecting for this pair? Now last week, as expected, I was expecting the market to either trade into this zone or this zone, and then if you took this trade, I think you got some 400, or I think 400 pips. So just these 2 trades gives us about what? Almost 1,000 pips, right? That's 960 something, almost 1,000. So if you took this trade, I believe you got some profit. Now this is a very nice setup. Okay, this is a very nice setup. So what am I expecting for this pair? What am I expecting for this pair? So we are very bearish on this pair. On daily time frame, we are bearish on this pair. Now we can see that price traded into this particular what? Demand zone right here. Okay, price traded into this demand zone. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to go up before coming down. Now right below that demand zone, I have some form of what? Liquidity right here. Okay, so I have some form of liquidity right here. So what am I expecting? So I think this pair is going to what? Give us some push to the upside to either this zone, okay, or this zone right here. Then we get what? Ourselves into this particular demand. Okay, so for current price, that's what I'll be expecting. So I'll be expecting something like this, so that price will come and clear this particular liquidity right there. So this is what I'll be expecting. This is what I'll be expecting for this pair. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video once again. If you haven't subscribed, I'll be very happy if you subscribe. And I think for this week I've gotten some new subscribers, and I want to thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please, I'll be very happy if you do so. Thank you very much.